everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Noobsie. We have a speed build today. So this one is called Grandma's House. Now this house was actually basically a replica of my late grandparents' house. So I decided I wanted to rebuild their house. I don't know, just because it sounded like something good to do. Now this isn't by any means a fancy house or anything like that. I didn't do anything fancy on the furnishings and stuff. I tried to keep it as close to what, I remembered as possible, and of course as close as I could get without using CC or anything like that. So but yeah, so hopefully, you'll like it. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a cozy little house, I guess. So and there is a garden in the backyard for your Sims to use, because my grandmother loved to garden, so I figured, well, I should probably put that back there, because, she would have been upset if I didn't do that, so. And she also loved to bake, too. I wish I could have, given her a bigger kitchen in her replica house, but, I'm sure she would have understood, so. Because, like I said, I was trying to keep it, as close to the real thing as possible. So yeah, and as far as that one wall with green wallpaper, yes, that was a legit design thing. We don't have the type of wallpaper that she had in our game. It's gonna sound weird, but like the wallpaper was like green, and then it had like gold leafing for the pattern on it, and it also felt like crushed velvet almost, or some sort of velvet on the wallpaper. It was really cool. Like, I've never seen wallpaper like that before. So, but yeah, they just had it on the one wall, and I just remember that wallpaper. I always liked to touch it when I was a kid, because it was like, it had that like fuzzy feel to it. So yeah, but yes, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, and we have a little laundry area in there, and that middle bedroom that's between the two end bedrooms, by the time I was like at the house or born, whatever, that was no longer a bedroom, but it was like that when my mom and her siblings were growing up in the house. So that was actually my uncle's bedroom in between the two. And I can only imagine how awkward that was for everybody to have to walk through his bedroom to get, to my mom's room, or, to get through there to get to my grandparents' room or the bathroom, whatever. So yeah, but yeah, lots of happy memories from this house, and especially like out in the garden, because I like to go out with my grandma and help her pick things in the garden. And my favorite thing to do, though, was to help with the green beans, because I would always pick them off and kind of brush the dirt off, and I would just eat them straight off the plant. It was fine. And I survived. So, but I mean, it's not like she used pesticides or anything like that in her garden. So, but yeah, that was always a fun time. And they also had this really cool thing in their backyard that I wish I could have recreated, but I don't think I could have done it properly. But they had like a basically like a bomb shelter type deal in the backyard, and it's still there to this day and very flooded, but yeah, so it made like this hill in the backyard that I used to like to play on. And we only had to go in there, I think, once when I was a kid. We had a really bad storm, and it was really damp in there, and it was creepy because like there was spider webs everywhere, and it wasn't very pleasant. But it was still really cool that they were one of the few houses that still had one of those in their backyard. So yeah. I think the only other thing I couldn't really do was put in her strawberry garden that she had later on, because I wasn't really sure how exactly to go about doing it. So I kind of decided that, we'll leave that out, I guess, and we'll just go with what we have. So, and the fencing that they had at the original house definitely did not look like the fencing I have here. So, because their house was like in the middle of a small city, so it was chain link fence, and I was like, I don't really want to use the stuff that we have in the game because then it's gonna look like a prison yard. So, yeah, didn't do that. So yeah, and she did have a cherry tree in her backyard. It didn't look anything like that, but I was like, well, it represents the cherry tree, I guess, so we'll go with it. But yeah, my grandma, she used to do canning too. She didn't really do it at this house though. I think she mostly did it at my great grandparents' house. But I just remember her having lots of peach preserves down in the basement at my great grandparents' house and everything, but I don't remember her doing it at this house, and which is kind of disappointing, but she did love to do it. I feel like I'm kind of like rambling a little bit here. I don't know, I'm not really sure why, but it's kind of struggling today, I guess. So yeah, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. So today is Sunday, the day I'm recording it. I'm not sure if it's gonna go up today or not, but if it does, well, I hope your weekend's going well, and I hope you guys have a good week, because we don't have much longer until Monday starts. Got a few more hours left of the day, so yeah. But yeah, my grandpa's room was the blue room there. That's why I have that the thing from Strangerville where the military would put their medals in it. And I should have put some in there from the decorations tab, but because my grandfather was a veteran too, so but yeah, I think we are getting fairly close to the end of the video where you're gonna see the still shots. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my little build here and slight ramblings. I tried not to ramble too much, but you know how it goes sometimes, so. Anyways, if it's your first time here, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate your viewing and stopping by, and if you liked the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not already, and to click the bell for notifications so that way you won't miss my next videos. Also follow me over on Twitter, because that's where you're gonna find any updates for YouTube, and for Twitch also, because I do stream between 3 and 4 nights a week. So but yeah, anyways, you guys, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.